welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So if you want to use a block or a pillow underneath your sit bones, you're more than welcome to lift your hips up. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and just cross your legs. And again, you can also have the soles of your feet together as well too, if that feels better on your hips, okay? So sitting up nice and tall, we'll roll our shoulders forward a few times. Okay, and then we'll roll our shoulders back a few times so that we can sit up nice and tall, stacking our spine right on our hips, the crown of our head, our shoulders, all in line here. And just close your eyes for just a moment, just allowing yourself to connect onto your mat, to connect with your body, to connect with your breath. Okay, focusing on our shoulders for today's practice, finding space through our chest and our upper back and our neck and our head and our shoulders all connect together, okay? So we're going to be kind of focusing on this upper body, upper back area. Okay, so take a few deep breaths in through your nose and a big exhale out through your mouth. Inhaling in through your nose again. Big exhale out through your mouth. Let's do one more just like that. Inhaling in. Big exhale out through your mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, or you can blink them open. We're just going to start with a few head and neck circles here, okay? So circling your head in just one direction, and you can move as slow as you like. Okay, we'll do about 3 to 5 circles here, and just keep track of how many you're doing so that you're consciously aware of how you're moving, and so that we can create balance when we go through the other side, and doing about the same amount on the other side as well. Okay, great. And then slowly reverse your circle, going in the opposite direction again about 3 to 5 times. Just nice and gentle, kind of just checking in with how your neck is feeling. Okay, and once I start doing this, I can also kind of notice if I have any tension in my shoulders and my traps, okay, the muscles surrounding my neck and my shoulders. I can kind of start to tune in right away. Okay, all right, so go ahead and bring your head in line with your spine. Again, if you have your eyes closed, blink them open now, and then just gently flicking to the left, and really see what's over to your left side, and then look over to the right, and then again, see with your eyes. See, really look and see what's on the right side. Good, and then bringing your head back in line with your spine. Good, dropping your left ear to left shoulder, and again, maintain length through your neck and your chin. Try not to drop your chin. Keep it level with the floor here. So you really get to stretch the outer side of your right neck, maybe even down through your trapezoids, your traps, okay? Good, okay. Bring your head back up, and then right ear to right shoulder. Maintain the length of your spine. Good. Lifting your head back in line with your spine. Arms will reach up over your head, palms up towards the sky, and then palms come together to touch at your heart center. Just flowing through these little circles, just nice and gentle, palms up towards the sky. Palms come together to touch, hands through your heart center. One more time, just like that. Arms reach up over your head. Palms come together to touch, exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good. From here, arms are going to reach out to the side. Let's do a nice big side body stretch. Okay, so just leaning over to one side. And again, notice if your shoulders want to creep up, drop your shoulders down. Maintain all that space we created with our head, neck, and shoulders. Good. And then slowly switch to the other side. Just nice and gentle. Just moving over to the other side. And again, trying not to collapse in the side that you're bending towards. Try to find a little bit more length. So it's just as long as the side that's stretching up and over. Okay, good. Great. From here, we'll slowly come on up, and let's bring the soles of our feet together, knees out nice and wide if you haven't been there already, okay? And then gently just sitting up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Take some full deep breaths, breathing all the way from the crown of your head all the way down towards your pelvis, through your sitting bones. Feel your breath fill up through your whole spine. Keep dropping your shoulders down. Keep lifting your chest up a little bit higher. Good, and then gently just start to round over. Drop your head. Make it heavy. Round over. Just nice, gentle little stretch here. Okay, great. And then from here, we'll come on up and we'll make our way into hands and knees, into tabletop. Okay, so spreading your fingers out nice and wide. Toes can be tucked under or pointed back behind you, does not matter, okay? And right away, find neutral tabletop. So nice long spine, belly button in towards your spine. And we'll start to make circles here, okay? So we're gonna shift forward and lean over to the right, and then shifting back, just nice gentle circles, trying to keep your spine nice and long in tabletop. Okay, so again, focusing on the shoulders here, and you might get a little stretch through the ankles and the calves, that's fine, but think more about your shoulders and the position of your hands and your wrist, okay? And then reverse a circle, so leaning forward over to the left, and then just circling just like this on your mat with your body in tabletop, nice long tabletop. Good, and again, this can be big circles or small circles, okay? Good, coming in to neutral, okay, so coming back into hands and knees. Inhaling, looking up towards the sky, coming into cow pose. And then exhaling, rounding your spine, cat. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. One more, just like that. Inhaling, cow. Good, exhaling, cat. Great, coming back into that neutral tabletop. Walking your hands back towards your knees and shins, okay? And again, coming up to standing on your knees and shins, palms turn up towards the sky. Arms reach up over your head. And then exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good, inhaling, arms reach up over your head, palms reach up towards the sky. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good. Last one, turning your palms up towards the sky, arms reach up over your head, palms come together, hands at your heart center. Good, from here, arms reach up over your head. Soft landing, we're gonna land into tabletop, okay? Good, and then just again, those 3 flat circles, okay? Circling over to the right, keep nice long spine. Again, you can move as small or as big as you like. And then reversing the circle 3 times in the other direction. Good, trying not to arch your back or curve your back, staying nice and long. Now we'll come into those cat and cows, okay? So arching the back, rounding the spine. Good, inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. One more time, just like that. Inhaling cow. Good, exhaling cat. Coming back into neutral spine. Hands walk in towards your knees and shins. Coming up to standing. Arms reach up over your head. This time, hands are going to come onto your shoulders, okay? We're going to do circles with our elbows, okay? So we're circling our shoulders, but we're going to circle the elbows. That's what's really going to create this nice big circle. So elbows are going to come together and then circle out and wide. Just 3 circles here. Good, and then pause in the front here, and then we'll reverse the circles drawing backwards, and then forward, circling the elbows, which is circling the shoulders. Good, just 3 times. And on the last one, arms will reach up over your head. Exhaling, landing back into tabletop. Take your time. Good. From here, threading the needle. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Okay, let's circle our wrist a few times. Okay, just get a nice little stretch. Good, right arm underneath your left. Dropping down onto your shoulder, the right side of your face. Good, and spiraling from the rib cage all the way up through the crown of your head. There's the twist. Hips are square, hips are stable. Good, grounding down into your left hand, unwinding, right arm reaches back up towards the sky. And then exhaling, right hand lowers down, switching sides. Left arm reaches up, a few little wrist circles here just to stretch out your hands. Good. Threading the needle, left arm under your right, dropping down onto your shoulder, the side of your face, keeping your hips nice and square, dropping your shoulders down. Even weight from your shoulders to your knees, so make sure you've got some weight on your knees here. Good, grounding down through your right hand, unwind, left arm reaches up towards the sky, and then exhaling, lowering your hands back down. Good, from here we're gonna come into puppy dog pose, okay? So a couple different variations here, okay? So keeping your hips in line with your knees, so stacked on top of your knees. You can reach your arms forward, okay? And this can be, a pretty deep stretch, so if it doesn't feel good here to drop all the way down towards your forehead or chin, you can slowly bend your elbows in, okay? Hands can come together, and you can just rest your head on your hands here, okay? So you don't have to drop all the way down. So choosing what feels best for you, okay? And again, this is getting into the upper back, the chest, and the shoulders, whatever position you're choosing, okay? Whether your arms are extended or folded in, you're still getting the same benefits, okay? Let's take a few more deep breaths here. Okay, good. Okay, hands are going to come under your shoulders to help press back up into tabletop. Hands are going to walk in towards your knees, coming up to standing on your knees and shins. Arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Cactus arms. Elbows bend. Nice open chest. Good. Arms reach back up over your head. Cactus arms. Pressing down. Good. Arms reach back up over your head. One more time. Cactus. Good. Arms reach forward, slowly shifting forward into child's pose or puppy dog pose. So again, if child's pose is not accessible to you, you can always have your hips shifted up higher, hands under your forehead. Otherwise, start to drop your hips down towards your heels, lengthen your spine. And again, arms can be extended out or they can be under your forehead. That's absolutely fine, okay? We're just going to pause here for just a few moments. Okay, good. Inhaling in. Exhaling, shift forward, coming into tabletop. Okay, from here, we're going to walk our hands about a handprint forward, okay? Coming into half plank, okay? Hips shift forward, okay? From here, toes will stay tucked under, okay? We're going to lift our knees up, coming into full plank. And then gently just bend your knees, lowering down half plank, okay? Which is different than tabletop, right? Tabletop, we're all stacked up, okay? From here again, we're going to lift up, plank pose. Okay, just for a moment, just finding that strength. And then lower the knees down, half plank. Hips are still shifting forward. One more time, plank. Good, lower down onto the knees, half plank. Stay in the half plank. Bend your elbows, lower all the way down, chaturanga dandasana. Lowering your hips down, straighten your legs out behind you. Coming up into Sphinx pose. Elbows and forearms down. Pressing down, lift your chest up nice and high here. Good, think about your sternum going through your shoulders. And then let's just drop this right ear towards our right shoulder so we get a nice little neck stretch. Keep pressing down, keep lifting away from the floor. Head in line with your spine, switching sides, left ear to left shoulder. Good, head back in line with your spine, lowering down. Good, arms are going to move out nice and wide, okay? So hopefully eventually in line with your shoulders, but they can be wider. I'm going to lift up onto my fingertips, but you can ground down through your hands. We're going to lift up nice and high, and then just dropping one shoulder down, then the other, just to get a nice little stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Good. Good, just pitching and dropping down, right to left, nice and slow. Good, we'll do one more on each side. Good, and again, this can be really small, does not have to be big. Great, slowly lowering all the way down, hands under your forehead. Take a moment to rest. Okay, let's go ahead and bend our knees. Just do a little window wipers here, just shifting from right to left. Great, straightening your legs back out onto the mat. Okay. Good, arms are going to go out nice and wide, cactus arms again. Keeping your forehead down towards the mat. Lifting your arms and hovering them up off the mat just 3 times. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and then slowly lower your arms back down. Inhale, lift your arms up. Squeeze, hold here. Find those back muscles turning on the rhomboids. Good, exhaling, lowering back down. Last one, cactus. Lifts up. Shoulder blades activate. Chest is opening here. Good, exhaling, lowering your arms back down. Okay, good. Hands under your forehead again. Take a moment. Okay, so you can do that same thing again with your head down, or you can start to come into a little bit of an extension here, okay? And we're still gonna do our cactus arms here. So arms out nice and wide in cactus. We're gonna lift our arms, our head, neck, and shoulders up, and then just stretch your arms up over your head, and then come into cactus, just 3 times. Arms up over your head. Cactus, keep lifting up, arms up over your head. Cactus, good, arms up over your head. Hands under your forehead, lower down, take a break. Shift your hips from side to side. Okay, wonderful. From here, hands under your shoulders. We're gonna press back up into that half plank, okay? So really press down into your hands to lift your chest and your hips up. Half plank, good. And then we're gonna shift into downward facing dog, okay? So here's our first downward dog. Woo, notice how your shoulders feel. Hopefully they feel nice and open, okay? And then pedal through your feet, tread through your feet, gently shifting from right to left. Anything that feels good here. Find some stillness, breathing in through your nose, exhaling out through your nose as best you can. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Good, one more just like that. Inhaling in. Good, exhaling out. Good, inhaling in. Look forward, step forward. Good, hanging on opposite elbows, standing forward fold, little figure 8s here if you'd like. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Great, and slowly release your arms down. We'll bend our knees and we'll slowly roll up to come all the way up to standing. Take your time. Last thing to arrive is your head. Once you get there, turn your palms up towards the sky, reaching your arms up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good, inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Good, cactus arms. Standing in that mountain pose, nice strong legs, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, cactus. One more, inhaling, arms reach up as you root down through your feet. Exhaling, cactus. Good, stay in your cactus, bend your knees, interlace your hands behind your back as you fold forward, chest expansion, forward fold. Okay, good. Yeah, and again, if you want to kind of shift from right to left, okay, just opening up that chest. Good, and again, you can move slow. I'm just kind of pedaling through my knees and my feet here as I shift from right to left to open up my chest. Okay, nice. Okay, good. From here, find neutral through your feet. Release your arms down. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhaling, planting your hands, stepping back, plank pose, okay, or half plank. Okay, so just pausing here. And again, if you want to do those little taps to kind of, test out your strength and make sure you're in a right alignment for your half plank, go for it. It's such a great check-in, okay? From here, we're going to lower all the way down, coming up into your back bend of choice, cobra, Sphinx pose, upward facing dog, lots of options. Good, exhaling, downward facing dog when you're ready. And again, you can move through that half plank into your downward dog. Inhaling, looking up at your hands, traveling to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling to slowly rise up to come up to standing, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up, cactus arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus. Last one, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus. Soften your knees, interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders, start to fold forward over your hamstrings, chest expansion. Releasing your arms down, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, stepping back again, half plank or full plank. Go slow, go gentle, listen to your body. Lowering all the way down, chaturanga, coming up into your choice of back bend again. Good, and then exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Inhaling, looking up at your hands, traveling to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly rise up to come up to standing. We're going to pause again in that mountain pose. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, cactus. Arms up over your head. Standing strong through your legs. Exhaling, cactus. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, cactus. Interlace your hands behind your back. Soften your knees. Exhaling, folding forward. Forward fold. Exhaling, release your hands. Inhaling, lift up halfway. Planting your hands, stepping back, plank pose or half plank. Lowering all the way down, chaturanga, into your choice of back bend. Exhaling, pressing back, downward dog, child's pose, or just sitting back on your heels. Pausing here for a moment, 3 deep breaths. Great, now we're slowly going to take our time. We're going to meet in downward dog. And then we're going to come up to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Take your time. Lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling to slowly rise up to come up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, good. From here, we're going to step our right leg back, coming into warrior one. Okay, so grounding through your right heel, arms going to reach up over your head. Okay, straighten this left leg out first so you have nice even weight between both feet, and then start to bend that left knee as you get a little bit more comfortable with your balance. Okay, good. From here, hands touch your shoulders, circling your elbows and your shoulders forward. Elbows reach forward, circle back. 2 and 3. Reversing the circle, go back and circle around. 2 and 3. Good. Arms will reach up over your head. Gently shift forward over that left leg, okay? Just a slight little pitch here, okay? And then coming into cactus arms. So just pause here in cactus. Keep hovering over that left leg. Feel strong and sturdy through your legs. Really nice, everyone. Good. Exhaling, lower your hands down. We're going to twist it out here, okay? So I'm going to spin up onto my right toes, coming into high lunge. Right hand down, left arm reaches up towards the sky, okay? And again, you can always choose to lower the back knee down, coming into that low lunge twist. Okay, your choice. Back leg down or back leg straight. Good. Exhaling, lower your hands down. We're going to step forward, standing forward fold. Rise up to come all the way up to standing. Take your time. Arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Left leg steps back this time. Warrior one. Okay, left heel grounds. And again, take your time. Straighten that right leg first. Reach your arms up over your head. Have nice even weight between your right foot and your left foot. And then start to bend that right knee for warrior one. Good. Same thing, hands come to your shoulders, and we're going to circle our elbows 3 times in one direction. Good, 3 circles in the other direction. Good, arms reach up over your head. Shifting forward over your right leg. Okay, keep pressing into that left pinky toe, cactus arms. Hover over that right leg, pause for a moment. Keep breathing. Keep grounding, keep lengthening. Good, exhaling, hands lower down. Spinning up onto those left toes for that high lunge. And again, any variation here, we're going to twist it out. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. So again, back knee can lower down if that feels okay. Kind of like that little half plank we were practicing. Same thing, knee can be bent, leg can be straight. A few more deep breaths here. Good. Exhaling, hands lower down. And again, stepping forward, standing forward fold. Baby steps all the way in, one big step. Inhaling, lengthen up halfway. Exhaling, fold forward. Come all the way up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, really nice. Slowly lowering all the way down onto the ground, just taking a seat. Good. We're going to stretch our legs out in front of us. Okay. Flexing through your feet. Legs can be hip distance apart or shoulder distance, okay? We're going to reach our arms up over our head. Cactus arms. Okay, good. Staying here for a moment. Feel strong, like you're in mountain pose here. Good. Interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders. Try to lift your knuckles up off the mat as best you can. Good. And then using your abdominals, your legs, slowly fold forward. So not using your arms here, okay? Relying on your hamstrings. Good. And again, you got to use a little bit of strength here in your core to help you lengthen over your legs a little bit more. A few more deep breaths. Don't worry about how far down you go. Okay. Good. Release those arms and now stretch forward towards your legs a little bit closer. You can use your arms to help guide you to fold a little bit deeper. Okay, great. Slowly roll on up. Good. Bending your knees. We're going to make our way onto our backs. Hugging your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Great. Good. Planting your feet down onto the mat. Arms are going to again come into that cactus arms. Okay, here's our little theme here. And again, legs can be as wide as your shoulders. And just we're going to window wiper our legs just right to left. Okay, really nice. Okay, good. And then from here, we're going to bring our legs back to the center. Okay, and you're bringing your arms down by your sides, and we're just going to flip over onto our abdominals. Okay, so again, just flipping up onto your stomach here. Hands can be under your forehead. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch here on the ground. And again, this you can also do against the wall, and imagine that the floor is the wall. Okay, so you can do this standing also. But we're going to reach our left arm out to the left. Okay, I know I'm kind of getting cut off a little bit on the camera here, but left arm's going to reach out to the left. And then just make sure your wrist is in line with your left shoulder. And, just be mindful that your shoulder has a little bit of play here. So you want to keep it nice and strong and in socket and not moving around as much if you have that much mobility. Right hand is under your shoulder. And then just like those little window wiper legs, right, we're going to let our legs, with straight legs, we're going to let our legs shift over to the left. Okay, and then my top leg is just going to act as a little kickstand to help here and to not pour so much weight into my shoulder. So I have a lot of weight in my right hand, and I can control the stretch from letting my hips go back down towards the floor or going back towards my left arm. Okay, good. So just staying here for a few more deep breaths. Good. Being patient, really checking in here because the shoulder joint is a precious joint and, we don't want to overstretch it. So really listen to your body. Know if you're overdoing it. You can ease out of it. Good. And then from here, we'll slowly make our way back onto our abdominals. Okay, great. And then we'll switch sides right away. Okay, so right arm reaches out to the right, left hand under the shoulder, and again, just be mindful of your shoulder, how it is in the socket here, and then gently tipping your hips over to the right, stacking them on top of each other, and then top leg can act as a little kickstand as you shift back and forth. Okay, so I'm just doing like a really gentle rock. Rocking back makes the stretch more intense. Rocking forward will help ease a little bit of the weight so it's not so much in your shoulder. So again, listen to your body. Good, a few more deep breaths. Great, and then slowly take your time. We're gonna make our way back onto our abdominals, onto our stomach. Great, and then literally we're just going to flip over like a pancake onto our back. Good, hug your knees into your chest again. Give yourself a nice big hug. Good, stretching your legs out nice and long. Arms reach up over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Let your legs go as wide as your mat, arms out to the side, palms face up. Take a moment just to notice how your body feels in this short practice together. Notice your breath. Notice your mind. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and of course you can stay as long as you'd like. You can even repeat this whole practice again if you want to. Gently start to shift your head from side to side. Good, arms reach back up over your head, really slow. Even bring your big toes together to touch. Gathering your knees into your chest and making your way onto your side. Good, and then using your arms and your legs to help you come back up to a seated position. Okay, good. Roll your shoulders forward a few times. And then roll them back. Oh, feel that space, feel that openness. Good, sitting up nice and tall, hands at your heart center. Good, and as a sign of peace, we say Shanti, Namaste,